Welcome back everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Boosted 2000, and today we are at Goodwood Revival, okay, 2025. You will see the weather is not on side. It is absolutely lashing down. We just got caught in the rain. We're all fitted and dressed, ready for the event, albeit so. So on a visitors car park, we've not had a chance to walk around yet, but yeah, we've seen stuff like Ferrari Dinos, old 911 Targas, old Ferraris, old classics and everything driving over the mud is absolutely appalling. The traffic control is absolutely terrible. It's taken us 4 hours to get here, but we're not going to let that destroy our day today. We're going to have a great time. I've been looking forward to this all year. Myself, Chelsea and Hope are all dressed for the occasion. Anybody who knows me knows I love a 911 Turbo, especially an old school one. Look at this, it's absolutely amazing. First car I've probably had a look at today, in love already. You can hear the cars going, you can see the fairground. I'm absolutely dying to get in and have a look on the track action. You could hear the cars, so now we're queuing outside. Outstanding GT40 with many AC Cobras. Again, another GT40 with Ferrari behind. These are kit ones and the Dacks for sale. More old school Porsches right up my street. Hoping you're doing okay with Microsoft for sale, 84 grand. This one's for sale too, matching numbers, £100,000 for this one. This is absolutely outstanding. It's a Targa too. They parked awfully close together. I'd have anxiety. So as you know, it's a different kind of show to what I normally blog, and there's so many cars here and they're absolutely outstanding. I'm not going to get a chance to capture them all. You look very, very good today. So yeah, we've got what seems to be the drive-through cinema. Apparently you can get free popcorn. Let's take a look, shall we? And there's front row seats over here with cars you can actually sit in. So yeah, you can actually sit in the cars and then watch the film. How cool is that? Okay, so yeah, there's no denying this is my car on the show so far. Look at that chassis over there. And again, just look around. So yeah, this is something you don't see every day. Look at this. All the retro mods. Love it. Yep, and then you got the Ferrari. And again, this lovely, lovely Porsche. And the Lotus. So yeah, again, this thing is completely retro modded. With the old 911 badge on the back. Look at this. And then we got this one as well too. Look at this, absolute showstopper. The dish on these wheels, got the pearlescent paint, the trumpets in there, with the gauze on them. Look at this thing, absolutely phenomenal. So it's a Rennsport 911. Then you've got this then, look at it, it's mid-restoration. With a huge Rennsport brakes, eye-back calipers. It's on like it's on spits on dollies now. This thing is incredible. So yeah, that's for quality restoration. We'll do my RS Turbo, I think. This thing is absolutely amazing. In the Porsches, I would definitely consider taking a look at these guys' Rennsport, because the attention to detail is phenomenal. Obviously, I wouldn't complain to have an Aston Martin. So yeah, there's some incredible cars. They're just drying them off now. Unfortunately, there are parts of the event which you can't go in with additional charges, but there's plenty here anyway. Absolutely incredible old Porsche. So if you've got £79,000 spare change, you can bag yourself this. Absolutely stunning. So if you haven't come dressed for the occasion, there's plenty of stalls too. You can dress up on the day and buy clothing. Wow. Just take a look at this. And again, take a quick look at this. So this is all about panel work and stuff. Oh, these things are super cool. Just look at the little E-type. So yeah, absolutely outstanding Maserati Bora. Okay, so there's a technical spec for it. But yeah, this thing is absolutely fanatical. And this thing seems to be mid-restoration. These are great. I do fancy one of these maybe later for the garage. So yeah, maybe not period correct, but we do love a V6 Clio. Look at this thing. Everybody is in the spirit. And not just cars, we've got Indian bikes. Right, I'm in my childhood element. I'm gonna have to show you this. We're gonna have to go and have a look. I literally used to have the lunchbox. Amazing. So yeah, I also had a Hornet. And I used to have the Grasshopper as well. Wow, if you like fudge, and I got a sweet tough, orange, clotted cream, Bailey's, Biscoff, Jack Daniels, Jammy Dodgers, and salted caramel. And Chelsea just said, we need to get pick a mix, so that's what we're on now. So if back in the day in your childhood, you had a 1/10 RC and it was a Tamiya, I can't remember, or Traxxas or something like that, put it in the comments and just tell me what you had. So gutted to be missing this. Okay, so we're just gonna get a snack now. Oops, hope's just fallen over. Quick recap then, so on the intro on the way in, it was absolutely leathering down and we thought the day was going to go tits up. The management probably of the car park and all that and the flow of traffic in wasn't actually great, but all turned around now. The weather is fantastic, it looks a bit gloomy in the background. So everybody is dressed amazing. We are stinking, I'm up to my kneecaps in mud and that's how deep it is. Water being 6'4", Chelsea's shoes are absolutely soaked. Hope is running around as well, getting absolutely soaked in. She's getting loads of attention for her outfit. She's dancing away, we love it. But yeah, the event so far is great. We've only managed to have a look around the stalls. But yeah, when it's cars coming in, I didn't get a chance to capture them because it was torrential rain. There's stuff like Friadino, there was old Jags, E-types, there's Cobras, like Jensen Interceptors, any car from like the 1940s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and they're all out in this standard car park. So we'll probably take a look around there later. We've seen some like amazing Mark 1 and Mark 2 Escorts too. Obviously that's not the era of the event, but yeah, hopefully. And it's good to see all of these cars out. And you know what, some of these cars are on show and they got the roofs down and everything and the owners are just owning it, which is amazing. Okay, so that is swearing to me. Yeah, take a look at that. So this is a retro modified electric 911. So is it good or is it bad? Should it be here? Is it future fit? I don't know, you tell me. Yep, and then we've got Jensen too. Not bad, the 450 brake. With the Porsche being 300. So this little shop is called Austin's Pedal Cars. Take a look at all these. So look, there's more at the back. Insane all the modifications you can do. And obviously I'm going to be called to the Porsche stand. This is absolutely amazing. This guy is making panels for the car by hand. So yeah, all the old bespoke tool kits and all the equipment that would have come in the cars. The colour swap. Even doing live upholstery repairs. So, if you're not I 100% don't recommend you come. You've literally got to get a massive social battery to come here. So yeah, it's absolutely manic shoulder to shoulder. Okay, so we're over the other side now. Cracking camper, and yes, we've got a beautiful Mini with some bikes. And then for me, we will eventually get through here. This outstanding BMW Alpina. Absolutely outstanding. I've said that a lot today, but this thing is beautiful. Even picketed up there. So yeah, apparently Goodwood have their own actors up here, which is great. You can even get a trim up here. finally we get to see some cars. So yeah, the other side you don't get to see a lot because you've got to have an additional wristband. But yeah, look at these. So yeah, it's rammed up here. It's difficult to actually see the cars, but yeah, this one's got the nose cone off. Again, like this one. Okay, so this van has caught my attention. It's absolutely stunning. Look at this. Look at the condition on that. Look how big it is next to the little camper van, the old split screen. So yeah, some more cars over. Get a wipe off. Let's have a quick walk around. So the old Jaguar. So yeah, there's loads of Mark 1 Jags over here. You could hear that one revving in the background. Get a lot of attention. The smell of the fuel is unreal. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, let's take a look at all these. That's a micro. So yeah, put in the comments if you know where all these cars are. I don't know. Well, it does say up there. It doesn't really mean much to me. However, this Porsche 1966 910 edition, absolutely phenomenal. Take a look at that thing. Next to it is the 906. Just like any other car show, I tend to go to the modified fast forward ones, or the retro clothes and all that. People touch cars, people brush past them. The etiquette of here is no different, unfortunately. There's like wild children running around, adults even as well, lifting things up, touching things. Another favourite of mine, the Minis. These things are clean. So yeah, they're working on that one now. I don't know what they're doing to it, but it's been out on the track. You see there's a couple of bucket seats in it, the cage, number 59 and 19. And then we've got the Alfa Romeos. These are quickie, these are proper cool. Looking forward to seeing these out on the track. So yeah, there's a huge variety of cars, and like I said, these are the older cars, not the usual cars. I not recognise that's an Austin. Look, it actually says over there at the top, schoolboy era. So yeah, they've got their own there, basically an airport. You can see stuff taken off. But yeah, look at that Spitfire right over there. So I'm going to take a walk over something quickly. Growing up, these two planes were a massive part of me growing up. So I spent a lot of time at my grandfather's house. He was known as my dad home. And he told me he flew these in the war. It wasn't true because it just didn't happen. But yeah, I used to have models. Take a look at these. I'm going to have a quick look around these now. So that's quite sentimental to me, this is. Yeah, look at this. I actually had two models, small little ones, as a child. They're like Hot Wheel size I used to play with. There's another one over there somewhere, hold on. The ground is absolutely bogging. But you know what? We're here today, so yeah. There's another one over there. So another thing about this event, okay, there's people here have travelled miles. So when we come in the car park, there's like Belgium, Denmark, French, Irish plates. Do you know what I mean? There's people here who travelled over on planes, like there's Americans here and stuff. This event is absolutely effing huge. Everyone over there sitting down ready for a band performance. But yeah, so there's another one here. And actually, look, they're doing helicopter flights, okay? So you can book a helicopter flight and go out. So yeah, the Spitfire, amazing. That has really made my day. And again, up. So if you can hear me over the revving of the Lotus Contina in the background, interesting fact, where I'm heading down to now is, well, it's an interesting fact for me, maybe not for you and my followers, is actually where I had my fast forward feature when I went to Players Festival, when I was on the main concourse to Elegance, I think, stand. I put some pictures up now. But yeah, it was just down here. I actually had my fast forward feature and a massive bucket load of photos taken. So I'll do an overlay of them now, a bit of music in the backdrop, so just so you see them. So yeah, all these are waiting to go out on track, and I think we will watch some track action for you. So yeah, we're about to open the gates, get the cars come through. Take a look around it right now. So yeah, we have Rowan Atkinson. So yeah, that's class, that's actually made my day right now. Spotted by Chelsea. See, that's absolutely manic here right now. The smell of the fuel and the atmosphere is fantastic. And all the revving, Hope is sleeping. Yeah, so how crazy was that? So we just got to see Mr. Bean, so that's literally like a childhood dream also. I seen yesterday he was up there, and yeah, he's up there again today. What a humble chap. So yeah, it was all sorts up here. So actually coming up is where I was on stand on players in my Escort. I'll flip you around now and point to a location and do an overlay of a photo. So right over there in our corner is where I stole the show. So yeah, you can't go in the paddocks, you've got to have a wristband. We haven't got one, so I don't know how much they are, but we've already paid £225 to get here and a full tank of fuel. It'd be interesting to see how much it is. Maybe we will buy them. So yeah, there's more cars there from the paddock. Again, when you come to players, this is where some cars are on show. You don't have to pay your players to go in there. But yeah, this is where we're doing all that pit work, charging their batteries and all that kind of stuff, changing their tyres. How cool are these little cars? Yeah, just take a look at these all the way up. There's absolutely loads of them. So yeah, we've seen a video of these of them going round the track and they were pedalling them. Amazing. And again, more cars in the pits. Take a look at a few of these. So yeah, look at these bad boys. You've got the centre locks. Absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so that's how the other half live, and they're all in there paying extra and enjoying their day. So yeah, I don't think I've ever seen so many Shelby Cobras in my life. So again, there's absolutely loads of them. Look at this yellow one there, the hairy canary. So yeah, amazing TVR Griffiths, like Spot Cobras. Yeah, so an AZ Cobra. I see Jaguar E-types over the other side, more E-types. I see C-types. Then we have all these. Look at them, amazing. So yeah, it's a shame that we're not in here. But yeah, we're having a good day. Wow. Incredible lineup of cars here. I love an Alpha. Wow. Uh-oh, it's been a bad day for someone. So yeah, plenty more Jaguar C-types. We built one of these for Fred many years ago. I think there's clips for our channel. This one in rose gold. So somebody's just woken up and they're having a little snack break. Okay, so we're going to attempt this without slipping. So yeah, more and more cars. So this one is open and anyone can have a look around, and yep, they're working on the cars here.
How we get it on?
So yeah, all the late 50s, early 60s single-seater race cars. Lotus is 1960s. Hope you like that. Yeah, she likes that. So there's number 7, Mr. Bean at the very end, Rowan Atkinson. Oh, no he's not. 296 says. That's what £7 worth of Coca-Cola looks like. Okay, this thing is absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at this. It's a timeless, classic piece. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, look at the old school stickers on that. So yeah, like the ratchet straps, like the old belt straps in front, hold the bonnet down. It's got a tow hook on it, and there's some details about the car. Absolutely stunning Mercedes-Benz with centre lock wheels. Okay, so we're just walking out of the show. I just got myself a deal of a century. As you can see behind me, these are all people's cars who've just come to the show. I could probably spend all day walking around the perimeters and stuff like that and having a good look, but I don't have that time of day, I'm sorry. Okay, so the car park has got substantially different. Lucky we do have a 4x4 with us to get out. Lovely Jensen. Yeah, this is absolutely atrocious. You'll see, it looks like I'm carrying a surfboard, which I am actually not. And I quickly walk over here because I have spotted a lovely BMW Turbo. Look at that, left-hand drive with racing bucket seats in it. So those are cars, I think, like an Integra or something looking at them. Absolutely amazing car that. Whoops, and we've set the alarm off. Huge trigger warning alert. They're pulling cars out with tractors. So fingers crossed we have no dramas. So gorgeous 280 SE, a 3.5. Okay, so this isn't necessarily a car of the show, but look at this, a 3.8 GT3. That's absolutely gorgeous in white. What a stunning car. Look at it, amazing. You don't see regular Fiat Coupe 20 valve turbo. Trying to find out cars proving to be a little bit hard. Matte black wrapped Ferrari with the Hondas behind it. Hold on, let's zoom out. So yeah, with a new Type R behind. Look at this spot, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so this is driven from, I don't know where that plate is from, but if you do know, put it in the comments. Gorgeous 911 in like a mauve colour, stunning. Now we're talking Mark IV Escort. I gotta stop filming cars because I've lost Chelsea and hope. And just like that, an E-Type Jag, left-hand drive. Okay, we haven't found the car, but I found Chelsea and she's actually found this for me. This is amazing. Again, yet another left-hand drive. But I'm gonna keep the best till last, okay? So yet how much stunning that is, check this out. What the actual F. This is a gorgeous turbo on a P plate. Look at it. Look at the seats inside this. Look at the arches on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would give every car I own, every penny to own this. This is stunning. So look, if the owner's in here, if you're watching, credit to you. Again, left-hand drive, out in this weather, being used and full of mud. And then Valencia. There's literally just cars absolutely everywhere as far as the eye can see. I've seen one of these Alpine edition ones. This is amazing. Yet it's an electric car. It's got the extended side skirts, the big disc conversion on it. Yeah, that's a cracking little whip. M3s to Bentleys. We got the Porsches and then we got the SLKs. Okay, so yeah, these don't probably look as big as they are in real life, but yeah, I bagged these absolute bargains from this place. So vintagesign.co.uk. He done me an absolute solid of a deal, so big shout out to the guy. Apparently he's not doing any deals to the Welsh anymore because I ripped him off. Okay, so the hat is off. Oh shit, nearly tripped on mud. So yeah, it'll be criminal if I actually don't get you these last few cars I spotted on my way in. There's more than one, there's more than two. Let me flip you around and let's get these cars. What the actual heck? 3.6 turbo, left-hand drive. Take a look at this. Wide arch, wide bodied. Wow. But not just that, we've got this Carrera 4, okay? So again, a beautiful car, sitting on slab style wheels. This one is a right-hand drive. Again, a stunning piece of kit. Of course, for Capri sitting on the wheels with huge lips, what are they called? Like I don't know, they staggered a bit, is bigger. Yeah, 3-piece wheel with modern LED headlights. It's got a leather trim inside. That's a stunning example, absolutely gorgeous. But anyhow, let's have a look at this. So again, a stunning Porsche. Let me get this a bit enlarged for you. Yep, perfect example. This is the kind of car that I would want. This would be my daily driver. So yeah, 911 SE, what a piece of kit. Some more modern stuff, yeah. Spoiled for choice in this car park. I can't film everything. Look, the time's going on now, it's like 4:30. We're absolutely stinking, as well as being soaking. We have a 3.5-4 hour journey home. We're just going to change hope now, get in the car ready and get out of here. Love the event, absolutely fantastic. Recommend it for anyone to go to. It was a bit difficult at times, it's proved very hard with a pram. There's a lot of entitled people. It was very difficult. I think there's a lot of money up here, and that's not the kind of vibe on what I do on my aura. I find that there's a lot of people up here who are ignorant, arrogant and rude, unfortunately. And as a result, they kind of put a dampener on our day. The weather was horrific to start with. As you can see by the grounds, we got drenched and soaked. They can't do anything about that. That is not their fault. But yeah, Goodwood, what an amazing venue, what an amazing event, and I most definitely would come back. They did gatekeep a little bit because like it was money extra to go in the bandstand things, whatever. Grandstand, it was money extra to go into the Paddocks. It was money extra for everything. You've already paid £225 for 2 tickets. We wanted to enjoy our day. We didn't want to keep spending and spending. Anyhow, look, hit like, sub, enable notifications, put a comment on the video if you recognise any of the cars, etc. in here. It'd be good to hear and stuff like that. We really enjoy. If you enjoy the content, keep watching the channel. We got loads more stuff coming. We don't normally blog this kind of stuff, but if you like it, we will do. So yeah, see you on the next one. Okay, so if you've managed to get this far, because I did say the outro just now, I think it's worth going back and mentioning. Goodwood, you did an actually fantastic job, okay? The event organisation was amazing. Must have been tens of thousands of people there. If anyone does know how many people attended each day, drop in the comments, it'll be interesting to see. They had little like golf carts running people back and forth, like the elders and stuff like that. The only thing I will say, the difficulty was, we took a pram. Hope is 16, nearly 17 months old. The difficulty was, you can see in the video, that people couldn't literally walk. And I said about some people were arrogant and stuff up there. I think, look, they all had a place to be, just like us. It rained when it rained for us. We don't take a priority over anyone because we have a baby, but it's just extra difficult, and I think that's where you would have seen the arrogance. In terms of the event, I think that there was a lot of money up there. There was a lot of private little parts, and then you could see how the other half lived, I suppose. Because that's a lot of the kind of the media stuff that you see online, and you see all these glammy kind of bits. But yeah, look, the actors up there, fantastic. They give her a great vibe, and as a whole, I think that, as a summary, if it didn't rain in the morning, bog out, it would have been a total different experience. But there's so much to do. The only disappointing thing I found is there's not many good places to watch the racing, which I wanted to do, if you don't pay the extra. And on the flip side of that as well, it's about knowing the times, the tables and stuff, about when the cars are out. Because again, you've got to pay for a programme, which you do get a QR code for an electronic guide when you buy your ticket, but it doesn't show the racing and stuff on it. But yeah, other than that, look, I want to say that it was managed really well. We just left the car park now. It took us about 10-15 minutes, and it was people being pulled out, and it was absolutely bogging. And I mean bogging. I've not seen anything like that since I was like 15, and my old man took me to a Stereophonics, his Bedford Rascal, and we got stuck. Rest in peace, Les. But yeah, look, jokes aside, it was, we got out there. Wherever we are now, Chichester, wherever, it is rammed and traffic is bumper to bumper. It's going to take us about 3.5 hours to get home. Hopefully get the edit up for you tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoy the video, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted for it. Like I said, bang it out and share it, and then I'll keep the content coming. But thanks for watching.